viewers. We are here to discuss workplace safety and health.
I'm Cyril P. Molina, appointed to explain to you the introduction of workplace safety and health, specifically the definition, and its relevance to the work immersion subject.
I'm Ivy Grace T. Bio,
I'm Ana Mariel Silayon,
assigned to expound some real-life examples and case studies,
which focus on workplace safety and health.
I'm Jo Marisi Castillo.
And I'm Sofia Bianca Al Gonzalez, thus to help you understand the importance of workplace safety and health,
Especially in various industries such as construction, manufacturing, and healthcare.
I'm Kurt Recopilacion, entrusted to demonstrate how to use safety equipment and follow safety procedures with regards to the topic.
And I'm Kim Angeli Emmanuel, assigned to share to you our reflection on what we have learned and how can it be applied to real-life work situations based on our presentation. At the end of the presentation, students will be able to first, incorporate and understand the importance of workplace safety and health to your work. Second, know how to utilize safety equipment and conform to the safety procedures in a work environment. And third, maintain goodness and cooperation among your workmates when starting a new job soon.
Workplace safety and health refers to procedures, rules, and guidelines implemented to safeguard employees against potential physical, chemical, biological, and psychological risks at work. It includes all facets of health and safety such as risk assessment, hazard identification, injury and disease, prevention, emergency planning, and worker training. Truly, all employees should work in a safety and health environment, which will aid in lessening the chance of accidents and injuries and prevent occupational disease. Government agencies enforce workplace safety and health laws to make sure that employees are providing a safe and healthy working environment for their employees. Indeed, both companies and employees should value workplace safety and health. A more productive workforce, decreased absenteeism and turnover, and a good reputation are all advantages for employers, including a safe working environment, enhanced health and well-being, and job satisfaction. In general, supporting workplace safety and health is crucial for fostering a secure and healthy working environment for everyone. With relevance to the work immersion subject that we are currently studying, now as grade 12 STEM students, there may be scenarios where we are required to work with hazardous materials or operate heavy machinery. Soon, in our respective workplaces, therefore, it is very essential to implement measures that ensure that safety and health of workers. Without adequate protection and precautions, workers may fall victim to workplace accidents or illness. That's all for me, and now let's proceed to Ivy Grace and Ana Marie for some real-life examples and case studies based on workplace safety and health.
Workplace safety and health is a critical issue in the Philippines, and there are some real-life situations where safety and health practices have been applied in the country. Agriculture and fishery sectors. These sectors, which employ a large number of workers in the Philippines, are also prone to workplace hazards, including slips, trips, and falls, chemical exposures, and heat stress. Numerous initiatives such as the use of mechanical equipment and the promotion of good health practices have led to a significant reduction in workplace injuries and fatalities in these sectors. Healthcare workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. Frontline healthcare workers in the Philippines have been on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic, facing exposure to the virus and the other health risks. Safety and health protocols such as the use of personal protective equipment, physical distancing, and sanitation of measures have been implemented in healthcare settings to protect healthcare workers and prevent the spread of the virus. Factories and manufacturing plants. The Philippines has a large number of factories and manufacturing plants which employ a substantial number of workers. There has been an increased focus on workplace safety and health practices such as implementation of health and safety protocols, the provision of personal protective equipment, and regularly safety inspections.
There are also case studies supporting workplace safety and health. Working on fragile roofs. Summary of the incident: a farm worker fell over 3 meters through a fragile roof of a farm building during the cleaning of valley gutters. He was one of a team of 2 who had been lifted onto the roof by a telescopic handler and then began to walk along the valley gutters. The valley gutter was too narrow and the men could not get their feet beside each other in the gutter. They were moving along with one foot in the gutter and the other on the nail line of the fragile roof sheets. As they were cleaning and moving along the gutter, one of the roof sheets gave way and he fell to the concrete floor below. He suffered head injuries and cuts to his feet. Action. The farm estate was prosecuted under the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974 for failing to take reasonable precautions to prevent falls. They were fined 3,000 euros. Advice. Protection against falls is required whenever anyone works on or near fragile materials. Suitable protection will normally include a combination of coverings, guardrails, safety nets, and safety harnesses. Simply walking the line of purlins should never be allowed. Wet mopping can increase the risk of slipping. Summary of the incident: a customer bought food and drink but spilled some of their coffee on the way to sit down. The spillage was small, about the size of a 50-pence piece. The fast food company was aware of the risk of slipping from liquids or food spilled on their smooth floors, and almost immediately, a member of staff came to deal with the problem. They mopped up the spillage and also the surroundings area because it looked dirty, squeezed out the mop and went over the whole area again, leaving an area of approximately 2 square meters mopped dry. Action. Research has shown that many slips are caused by a sudden change in floor surface characteristics. In this case, for the 7 minutes until the floor dried completely, it would be difficult for customers and staff to realize they were walking from a safe to an unsafe surface. Advice. The company, who had a good awareness of slips and trips risk and an efficient system for identifying spillages, had in fact increased the risk of slipping because of the method of cleaning used in these instances. Simply cleaning up the spillage and drying the small area of the floor with a paper towel would have been far better.
In the construction sector, workplace safety is essential to preventing accidents, injuries, and fatalities. The implementation of a workplace safety program can increase productivity, lower legal obligations, and uphold the company's good name. Construction companies must invest in worker safety since violations of safety laws can result in harsh penalties. Overall, putting workplace safety first in construction results in a safer working environment that is advantageous to both employees and the bottom line of the business. In line with health, workers are exposed to a variety of health risks including dust, noise, and toxins. A focus on health can enhance employee satisfaction, reduce tardiness, and boost output in the construction industry. Furthermore, ill health can result in legal costs, worker compensation claims, and reputation harm to the business. Construction companies may foster a safer and healthier work environment for their employees as well as for the success of the business as a whole by putting employee health first. In the manufacturing sector, workplace safety and health is crucial because there is a risk of accidents, injuries, and even fatalities. Keeping employees safe can increase output, cut absenteeism, and lessen the possibility of legal obligations for the business. Additionally, encouraging a safe workplace can improve a business's reputation, draw in and keep skilled staff, and boost customer confidence. Manufacturing businesses must invest in a workplace safety since violations of safety laws can result in severe fines. Overall, putting workplace safety first can improve workplace morale, and which is good for both employees and the bottom line of the business.
In the healthcare sector, workplace safety is essential because this protects healthcare workers and their patients. The working environment can expose personal contagious infections, chemical threats, and physical hazards such as needle stick injuries. Employers may improve employee health, reduce absenteeism, prevent accidents and illnesses by placing a high premium on workplace safety. It can aid in reducing the risk of legal liability while also enhancing the reputation of medical facilities. To ensure the well-being of healthcare professionals and patients, health is crucial. Concentrating on employee wellness can enhance satisfaction, lower absenteeism, and boost output. It can also lower healthcare expenditures and stop spread of infectious diseases. Additionally, the demand nature of jobs can lead to burnout and mental health problems in healthcare workers, make it essential to put their mental and emotional well-being first. Healthcare organization can foster a healthy work environment that is advantageous to both healthcare employees and patients by placing a high priority on health.
Protective clothing, helmets, goggles, or other garments or equipment designed to protect the wearer's body from injury or infection are example of personal protective equipment. Physical, electrical, heat, chemicals, biohazard, and airborne particulate matter are all hazards addressed by protective equipment. Personal protective equipment or PPE must be worn correctly and remain in place while on duty, especially in potentially contaminated or hazardous areas. When attending patients in hospital, for example, do not adjust the PPE. Retying the gown, for example, or adjusting the respirator or face mask. To avoid self-contamination, PPE should be removed slowly and deliberately in a sequence. Following guidelines keeps employees healthy and protects their well-being. The following is a general list of safety precautions you must observe in any work area. First, don't fool around. Horseplay is one of the biggest causes of injuries on the job, and it may be grounds for dismissal. Second, never work while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Fourth, walk, do not run, in the work areas. Fifth, stay completely alert on the job. Sixth, avoid back strain by lifting properly.
All throughout the video presentation, I and my group mates have learned the importance of workplace safety and health, its definition, how to use the safety equipment, and follow the safety procedures, where this deals with all aspects of health and safety in the workplace and has a strong focus on primary prevention of hazards, aiming to prevent accidents and harm to people from work-related activities. Workplace health and safety is all about sensibly managing risk to protect your workers and your business. Good health and safety management is characterized by strong leadership involving your managers, workers, suppliers, contractors, and customers. In a global context, health and safety is also an essential part of the movement towards sustainable development. Research shows that workers are more productive in workplaces that are committed to health and safety. It must be applied to real-life work situations by protecting the workers, reducing absences, and ensuring that your workplace is more efficient and productive. That is why it is morally right to ensure that your workers return home safe and healthy at the end of every working day. Certainly, a good health and safety record is a source of competitive advantage. It builds trust in your reputation and brand, while poor health and safety performance will directly affect profitability and can result into loss of trade or even closure of the business.
Good day, viewers! The definition and its work relevance to the immersion subject.
Understand the importance of workplace safety and health.
Especially in... Ay, sorry.